More than 60% of water used in China is groundwater. The government has acknowledged that much of the source is unsafe, though it doesn't provide much detail. What the government does say is that it's working hard to control contamination and to enact stricter safety laws. In our special series, Half Empty, Han Bin goes in search of the consequences of what some are calling a quality crisis.
If he relied on his land, farmer Gao Yinggang could die of thirst. His well is now useless. He doesn't dare drink the water as it is so close to a polluted river that poisoned all of his 600 ducks last year.
I'm afraid the groundwater has also been polluted. If the river can make ducks die, it can do the same to people. I'd rather bring water from afar instead of taking any water from the well.
This is believed to be the source of the death. The local textile printing and dyeing company. Approaching the discharge, you can see the severity of the pollution and smell the stench. The worsening water problems are a focus for environmentalists, among them Ma Jun. For the past 20 years, he's been searching for ways to change the situation. China's rapid economic growth put unprecedented pressure on the environment. For too long, industrial wastes have all ended up in rivers.
Groundwater is almost still water that has a limited degree of self-purification, and the renewal of polluted groundwater is actually much more difficult than that of surface water. Pollution of groundwater, especially deep groundwater, is virtually irreversible.
Ma Jun believes curbing pollution is the key to solving China's water crisis. And it begins with finding the source of pollution. He's put a map online, a map of the war against pollution. He hopes it will help mobilize the general public to join the campaign. The areas in red indicate how much work needs to be done. Until fairly recently, pollution of China's groundwater had been a state secrecy. According to a government release, more than half of the groundwater across the country does not meet the national safety standards or is being badly polluted. Many are calling for stricter regulations to halt this trend, and public supervision is also key.
Gao
Yinggang remembers how clean the river was when he was a child, but now it seems to kill everything it touches. The river contains hazardous chemicals and heavy metals. He has to carry water from faraway wells to irrigate his crops. He expects a harvest, yet the insidious chain of pollution in soil, crops, and groundwater could still be felt for many years to come.
My great wish is for the river to be cleaned and groundwater protected from pollution.
Ma Jun believes the barrier to cleaning up China's water pollution is not a lack of technology or money, but lack of motivation. He wants to make it easy for the public to get involved. His new app, Blue Map, was created to track and shame polluting companies on a real-time basis. Most of the information comes from the government. The app piles it in one place and allows users to search quickly.
We want to gradually push forward more transparency of pollution information. We have put all of the data onto cell phones so that everyone can monitor pollution and help drive polluters to change. Whoever breaks the law should be responsible. Whoever blocks enforcement should be punished. Eventually, we can achieve an effective anti-pollution campaign through public supervision.
让我们的环保真正建筑一个法治的轨道上。
Han Bin, CCTV from Henan Province.